Back over in the United States of America, we've got legalization in Colorado, where anyone aged 21 and over can buy, possess and consume cannabis, and also anyone over the age of 18 can use cannabis for medical purposes. Based on the new legislation, residents of Colorado can buy up to an ounce of cannabis per transaction, that's 28 grams, and also non-residents can buy up to 7 grams per transaction, that's a quarter of an ounce, meaning that anyone in the world can go to Colorado and buy cannabis legally. There are a lot of restrictions on the cannabis sales in Colorado though. Obviously the government stepped forward with quite a lot of restrictions and regulations on the cannabis market. Any place that sells cannabis isn't allowed to be within 1,000 feet of a school, a drug treatment centre or a childcare facility, which is something that we see across the world being put forward. For instance, in the Netherlands, coffee shops are being moved further and further away from schools, with legislation being put forward that closes down certain coffee shops and restricts the hours of other shops. The general fear seems to be that children are going to gain access to cannabis, but realistically, legalised cannabis and age identification in these places means that children don't have access. It's only the black market which really gives children access to cannabis. There's no age restrictions and no limits in a black market. On the first day, cannabis sales brought in over $1 million, and they're looking that it's going to bring in a hell of a lot for the economy in Colorado, with the first 40 million going towards schools. The tax situation is there's a 15% excise tax and a 10% sales tax, meaning a 25% tax, and also local areas are adding their own taxes onto this. But you're looking around roughly a 30 to 35% tax on cannabis. So far, there's been 136 cannabis retail stores that have opened up, with 178 licensed growers providing them. However, the stores do have to grow up to 70% of the cannabis themselves, and the other 30% can be bought from other legal sources, with Colorado's seed to sale system, which tracks the cannabis plant for all stages of production to sale. This is something which is being mimicked also in other systems and other states, where the whole plant is being tracked on an individual basis from the seed to the sale of the final bud. This ensures that no product leaks out onto the black market, which is something that has been criticised previously when people have talked about cannabis legalisation. Like gaming? Head over to games.pyra.net for a huge list of free-to-play games. DC Universe, League of Legends, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars, and many more. Play games, support this channel. Games.pyra.net